digging and just a continuation. Um, Luke 10 and 2 said that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And what that is the time is getting short. Each and every one of us knows probably 5 people you can reach that you talk to, that only you talk to, and that although they're friends with so many other people, they'll listen to you. And you know your relationship with God is probably better than the relationship they're having with God. Well, I mean, you don't have to have like the number one relationship. You don't have to be like some holy roller to be able to witness to someone about Christ. That's what's wrong is everyone thinks, oh, I have to get to this super level. I got to be doing this. I got to be doing that before I can start opening my mouth and witnessing. But that's not true. I mean, you can look at it in the Bible when Jesus, for example, when the lady met him at the well, and he told her, yes, where's your husband? And by the way, the last 5 men you've been with ain't been your husband. She did not have a great relationship with Christ. But from the moment she left, she was like one of the first evangelists. She left and she started witnessing right then. She went back and she told everyone, I met a man and he told me everything about me. Just that little bit that she told them had helped so many people come to Christ right then. And that was just after she had met him that day. So don't let the enemy fool you to thinking, well, I gotta be this super smart, study for years, I gotta be doing everything correct before I can start witnessing, when I get my life together and I'm not doing any of these things, then I could be a witness. No. God is wanting you to start right where you are. Right where you are. Come right now. Right now. Because truthfully, He is our righteousness. Although we'll learn more, if He calls you to be a witness, He will equip you. Because that's who He calls, He's equipped it. And He's called all of us to a degree to evangelize. So I just want each and every one of us to start taking our job seriously. You don't have to turn into like a Bible thumper that just everything you say is about the word, and you can't do that where you're condemning people. I'm not talking about condemning people. I'm just saying, like, if you have an opportunity to slip him in, look, if you're talking about something and there's an ability for you to just bring him in and say, today, I was riding and girl, maybe it's something simple as I was running out of gas and my car made it, and, I just thank God, So that might be a way to just start slipping them in. Just start slipping them in little by little, because you don't want to wait and have all these people that He had for you to reach and get to heaven and stand before Him empty-handed because you never felt like you were good enough to do the job that He's already prepared you to do. You don't want to stand there with friends and family members' lives being lost because you just wouldn't open your mouth because you were afraid of. I know this is hard for me to do, to get on the internet and just be talking, because I never ever planned to do anything like this. But I know this is something I need to do, so I'm just gonna do it. Because I don't wanna just show up and there's like, He's like, there were 10,000 other people you were gonna reach. But since you were too afraid, or you just didn't think you were the right person, they weren't reached. You want to get all that He has called you to do. You want to live in it. You want to do it. You want to Just even if it's just to know that you're pleasing unto Him. You just want to give all that you have. We so often we look up and we say, well, there's nothing I really can give you because you have everything. But this is one thing that He's asked us, that we may labor for the kingdom, that we would use our lives and to be witnesses for the kingdom's sake and bring out the good news of the Lord to friends and family members and non-friends, to whomever that'll listen. Just be bold and courageous. If you can't be bold for yourself, ask Him to make you bold, make you a bold witness. For He says in Acts 1:8, but you will receive power, when the Holy Ghost comes on you. And you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, in Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. So when you're doing it, you're not doing it. The Holy Ghost is moving and working inside of you and speaking through you. You're not doing it. And you don't even want you to be confused. He just wants you to submit your will and allow Him to use you as a witness. The Holy Ghost is going to be doing it. He died that we may have life and life more abundant. So wouldn't you want this for your friends, your family members, for others, or do you just want your life to be okay? Because that's not something that He's called us to do, where it's just me and mine and only us. He wants it for all of us to be able to be reached. He said that not even one would be lost. If He can reach each and every one of them, if everyone could be reached, He would want them all reached. And I just pray that today, that the Father will empower each and every one of you today to be bold witnesses. Go out with a plan. Today I won't come back without mentioning Him to 3 people. Just go out with a plan. Just like we plan to do other things, like with our jobs and with our family and with every other thing. Well, be one of the laborers. For the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Time is getting short, and we need to get it together, because there's so many that are lost right now, that your little words that you have, just a little bit that you know about Christ, could bless so many people. Just a little bit, even if you just talk about yourself. Just find a way to witness for the kingdom and to win them over. So when you start, don't just say, oh, you know Christ, and if you happen to lead them into the prayer for, if you happen to get them saved, don't just get them saved and let them go. Get them saved and keep up with them. The disciples went back many a time to places where they had been stoned to death and all kinds of things, to make sure that the people that they had led into the kingdom were firm in the kingdom, that they weren't just babes and hadn't been, really had started their own walk. If you help someone, try to keep up with them. Try to keep a word in their ear, or by their phone, email them, text them, call them. Try to find a way to keep up with them. Because I've seen where sometimes you reach somebody and I've seen it in my own life, and you get too busy and you just don't keep up with these people, and then you look up and what you started almost looks undone. Keep up with them. Try to keep a word going, a fresh word of encouragement, that they may stay on the right path until they get strong enough to walk on their own, because they're just babies. They're babies. They're babes in the faith. And just like real babes, they need more attention and more love and more support and you don't want to just, you would never leave a baby out anywhere. And that would be the equivalent of leading someone to the Lord and saying, okay, good, she's saved now, I'm done. You need to ensure that they are still seeking. If they have any questions, send them a word of encouragement, little things. You don't have to take them on as a full everyday type of thing, but just little things. Don't let them just be left out in the cold when, when the kingdom is all about the body and us being one, us being one. So if we're like, once we bring them in and we're like, then we isolate them again, then it kind of gives them a false positive that, okay, maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. So just make sure when you lead them to the Lord that you come back and you ensure that they're firmly planted into the Word. Well, that's my word for today. I'm sure I will be back. I thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, email me at Courtney with 2 E's, Courtney House Ministry at gmail.com. Talk to you soon.